to stare at out there. We switched over to our autumn season. The weather is cooperating there. Stand up tall. Take a breath in. We'll move. Take breaks, get water whenever you want. Reach your fingertips down, lift up your heels, come up on your tippy toes, squeeze your calves, squeeze your glutes, lift your heart. Let your heels go down, lift your arms, reach up, breathe in, then fold, exhale forward. Hands plant, get your feet back to plank. Let your hips fall, modified up dog, get a little stretch. Hips up to the sky, down dog, look at your belly button. And look at your hands, hi. Get your feet back up to your hands, forward fold. Root down your feet, rise all the way up. Deep breath in, just warm up the body, reach up and fold, exhale. Let all your air go. Plant your hands, get your feet back to plank. Let your hips fall, modified up dog. And hips up, down dog. Feel a little stretch, heels down, look at your belly. Maybe little hops up to your hands, forward fold. Root down your feet, rise all the way up. Deep breath in, reach up, little back bend at the top. And fold, exhale. Enjoy your flow as we warm up. Plant your hands, get your feet back to plank. Let your hips lower, lift your heart, breathe. Hips up, exhale. Get a little length in your spine. Look at your thumbs, maybe one big hop up to your hands, forward fold. Root down your feet, rise all the way up. One more time, same thing, reach up, little back bend, and fold, exhale. Flat back, breathe in, and fold, get your feet back. Let your hips fall. Let your knees go down. Get a child's pose, stretch it out. Wave up to a table, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hovering table. Lift your knees up, hips up, down dog. Back to hovering table. Down dog. Hovering table. One more, down dog. And look at your thumbs, jump up to your hands, forward fold. Root down your feet, rise all the way up. Deep breath in, reach up. And exhale, just fold and get your feet back to plank. You can jump maybe, get your feet right back up to your hands. You can jump if you want or hop. Root down your feet, rise all the way up. Breathe in, that's one. Fold, exhale, feet back. Strong plank, feet forward. Root down your feet, get some strength in your legs. Reach up and fold, exhale. Feet back, maybe you're jumping, little hops. And feet back up to your hands. Root down, rise up, breathe in, reach up. That's four. And fold, exhale. Get your feet back. Get your feet forward. Reach up. Breathe in, get your heart rate up. Fold. Feet back. Feet forward. Root down, rise up. You guys might be in a different pace. Just keep going. Look up and fold. Root down your hands. Jump back your feet to plank, jump them right forward, back up to your hands, root down, rise up, beautiful. Go with your breath, fold, we're doing 10 more. Feet forward, root down, get your heels down, strong legs, come all the way up, and fold. Feet back, feet forward, pick up the pace a little bit, all the way up. 8 more, fold, feet back, like our slow little yoga burpee here. Feet forward, stand up, breathe in, fold out. Feet back, feet forward. Root down, toes forward, come all the way up, and fold. Feet back, feet forward. 5 more. Get your hips down in line with your body. Yep, you're good. Feet up as high as you can. Reach up and fold. Hinge at the hips. Bend your knees. Enjoy each part. Feet back, feet forward. Come up. 3 more. You got it. One more good one. And you get up in place and you're complete. Hands on your hips. Get some marches in. Get your knees up. Keep your heart rate up. Big breath in and out. Get a little balance every time you pick up that foot. Make sure your foot's forward, toes and heels even with the weight. Knee coming up in line with your hip. Little ab work, belly in. Root down your feet, lift up your arms, and sit down in your chair. Big breath in and out. Make sure you can see your toes. You can even pick up your toes because all your weight's in your heels now. Feel that energy flowing up and down your body from your movements. Hands to your heart. Take your twist to the right. Tap your left elbow to your right knee. Come back up to your twist, back to center, full chair. Make sure you're in good alignment. Breathe. Twist to the left. Tap your elbow down to your knee. Come back up to your twist and back to center. Fullest chair. Sit down as far as you can and then fold down. Let it go. Flat back. Breathe in. Lengthen out your spine. Fold. Plant your hands. Get your feet back to plank. Pause in your plank. Knees up or down, your choice. Lower your heart down like a push-up, as far down as you can hold yourself above the earth in good alignment. Your hips aren't falling, your shoulders aren't in your ears, your weight's in your hands. And then press back up to your half plank or plank. Lower down to whatever you can get to and press back up. Couple more, lower down to whatever you can get to, pressing back up. As if your spine, your neck, everything is just one plank, lowering and lifting using your arms. Beautiful. Good alignment. Excellent. 5, 4. Weight in your thumbs. 2. Yep, you got a pointer finger and thumbs. Even if you just practice putting your weight there, you don't even have to bend your elbows yet. Get your weight forward and just really get it in your pointer fingers and thumbs. And then child's pose, just to stretch out. Big breath in and out. Wave up to a table, wiggle out whatever you need to from your day. At the end, I'll give you a little exercise you can do. Yeah, all good. Tuck your toes, find your hovering table. Breathe. Keep that hovering table shape. See if you can walk up towards your hands, staying low and bent knees until you get up to your forward fold, and you can extend to whatever it looks like for you. And then bend back into your knees, find your chair, lift your heart, big breath in. Hands to your heart, stay in your chair, lift up your right foot, and then step it back to your high lunge legs. Weight in your left leg, step it forward, find your chair with your right leg still up, and then full chair. Pick up your left foot. Balance, see how you feel. Step it back to your high lunge legs. Weight in your right foot, step it forward, don't put it down yet, and then full chair. Pick up your right foot, step it back, reach it up, high crescent lunge, breathe in, bring your hands down, runner style lunge, stretch out that back leg, heart forward, lift your left hand up to the sky, find your twist. And the left hand down, right heel comes down, warrior 2 feet, spiral open, should feel nice on your hips to wake them up a little bit. Straighten out the left leg, bend back into it, straighten out the left leg, and bend into it, flip the left palm and revolve it back. Cartwheel out when you're, find your exhale, runner's lunge again. Step your right foot up, find your forward fold, take your exhale, and bend your knees in your chair, lift your heart, breathe. Hands to your heart. Lift up your left foot. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Lift up your arms, breathe. Have your heel up in the back, hips forward, and bring your arms down, runner's lunge. Lengthen out your legs like a split, heel back, heart forward. Right hand up. Right hand down, left foot, oh, warrior 2. Left heel comes down, spiral open. Straighten the right leg, bend back into it, straighten it, and then flip the right hand, reach up and back, big breath, and cartwheel down, frame the foot. Pause there, we're just gonna step back to plank. Let your hips go down, find your back bend stretch. Knees down, hips back, child's pose. Big breath in, complete breath out. Wave up to your table, tuck your toes, lift your knees, big jump up to your hands, forward fold. Exhale. Bend your knees, lift your heart to chair. Straighten your legs, squeeze your glutes together, stand up tall, mountain pose. Back to your chair, maybe arms go forward for a little counterbalance. Stand up tall, sink down in your chair. Yoga squat, squeeze, and down, and up. Squeeze at the top, 5. Sink down, breathe. Beautiful form. 3, 2, and a good one to complete. Stand up tall, reach your fingertips down, lift up your heels, bounce on your toes, squeeze your legs, squeeze your glutes, lift your heart. Heels come down, big breath in, reach up, and fold. We're gonna get our seat down, so bend your knees, brace your tailbone, roll on back. Hug your knees in for a minute. First time we've been here. Maybe a couple rocks, a little massage, a little roll, a little twist. Feeling good. Set yourself up for your sit-ups. Knees right above the hips. Have your shins like a table parallel with the floor, arms up. Breathe in. As you exhale, crunch yourself up. Look at the ceiling. Find a corner of one of the tiles to look at. And exhale, or breathe in rather as you come down. Exhale as you crunch up. Breathe and crunch. Go with your breath. The chest lifting up to the sky, the eyes staying on the sky. 5, 4, 3. Belly button pulling down towards the spine. One more good one. Hug it in. Get some momentum. Come back up to your feet. Practice not touching the floor, maybe just one hand as you reach up. stand up tall, lean over to the right, crescent moon, get a little side stretch. Lift up to center, over to the left, crescent moon, side stretch. Back to center, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Interlace your hands behind, roll your shoulders back, lift your heart a little more, breathe in, and bend your knees, hinge at the hips and fold, rinse out a little bit. Let your hands go, forward fold, shake your head no. And plant your hands, get your feet back to plank or half plank. You can drop your knees, practice lowering your body to your chaturanga, hovering above the floor, and then pressing back to your plank position. Lowering down, using your arms, and lifting up, using your arms. Everything else just stays tight in the same plane. You're just using your arms and pushing. Three more good ones with your breath. Breathe in and out. Keep your belly in, keep your legs strong. Down dog or child's pose when you're done, whichever one feels better for you right now. Big breath in, deep breath out. Look at your thumbs, jump up to your hands, forward fold. Exhale. Sit down in your chair, lift your heart, chair pose, feel good about it. Stand up tall, mountain pose. Sit down in your squat. Stand up tall. Sit down, use your legs, come up, squeeze your glutes. Hard up, sit down. Stand up, weight goes in your toes, and then weight goes in your heels. Weight shifts to your toes a little bit, back to your heels. Squeeze it up. Sit on down. Two more. At the top, stand tall, come up on your tippy toes, squeeze your calves, find something to stare at, belly button in, breathe, stay up another breath. Heels come down, lift your heart, reach up, and fold all the way forward. Flat back, lengthen out, and fold. Plant your hands, get your feet back to plank. Separate your feet a little bit and shift over to your side plank. So your right hand will be down. You can let your feet kind of fall down so you have a lot of surface area in your feet. You have option to put the right knee down underneath of you. Everybody's left hand's up in the sky. Beautiful. Breathe. Back to your standard plank. If you have to adjust, go ahead and modify as you go. Left hand down. Find your side plank. Maybe you stagger your feet. Maybe you're starting to stack. You can always have that knee down and just breathe. Look down. Find your standard plank. 8 of your best push-ups. You got it. 7. You can take your gaze a little bit forward. When you're done, jump your feet up to your hands, roll on back, sit on down, hug your knees in, squeeze them in. As you get more and more warmed up, you can take advantage of the heat and stretch a little bit. Set yourself up for your sit-ups. Pull your belly button down towards the floor. Lock that in. Breathe in. Exhale, crunch. Back down to the floor and low and lift it up. Nice and slow with your breath. 6. And relax here. You can put your feet down, arms by your side. Take an inhale and exhale. Relax your shoulders. Right leg up to the sky. Roll your ankle. And then point your ankle, point your toes. Keep it pointed. Try and make little circles on the ceiling. Your whole leg's like a paintbrush, not just the ankle. The whole leg has to move. And draw circles the other way, maybe making them as small as you can, as if there's a quarter on the ceiling. You're trying to trace the quarter. Pause and lower your leg halfway so your knees are next to each other. Point your ankle a little more, lengthen your leg a little more. Make those little circles. Find something that you can trace out in front of you a little bit more. Whole leg like a pencil, making circles in the sky, other way. Pause, lower the leg almost down to the earth so it's hovering. Point the ankle, squeeze the leg, make little circles there. Another way. Pause, kick that leg up to the sky, lower it down, lift it up, lower it down, lift it up, lower it down. Couple more all the way up. You can do a little kick if you want. 2 and 1. Keep it up. Figure 4, ankle on top of the knee. And thread through, grab the left thigh, get a nice stretch on the right thigh. Big breath in, out. And you can release, switch it out, left leg up, roll the ankle in the sky. So the opposite leg, whatever you did the first time. Point the ankle, strong leg, little circles in the sky. Another way. Lower it halfway down, knees next to each other. And make those little circles there. Whole leg, strong knee joint, strong ankle joint. Other way. Lower that leg almost down to the ground. Belly in, make those little circles as if you have a marker taped on your foot. Other way. And pause, kick that leg up, lower it down, lift it up, lower it down, up and down a couple more times. Always proud of our bodies, what they can do. You can lift up your heavy leg and lower it down. It doesn't slam down. Lift it up. 3, 2, and 1. Cross it over the left ankle on the right knee. Thread through for the right thigh. Come back to your breath. Get out of your mind. Carved out this time for yourself on Mondays, so take advantage. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy your bodies, the stretch. And you can release. Shake your legs out in the sky. Do whatever you need to do. A little movement, a little wiggle, twist, stretch. It doesn't have to be anything proper. Just listen to your body. And we're going to roll up to our feet. So make your way up there. Maybe don't touch the floor. Standing up tall, reaching up high, lean and sway side to side. Toes forward, strong legs. Nice movement for our spine, side to side. Pause at center, reach back, look back, and fold, exhale. Flat back, lengthen out your spine, and fold, let it go. Get your feet back to plank. Lower your hips down, find your back bend stretch. Hips up, down dog, find your back and leg stretch. And weave forward back to your plank or half plank. Set yourself up. Do a round of 5 push-ups, best you can. As you're ready, jump your feet up to your hands. Hang in your forward folds. Beautiful, nice work. Exhale your air. Find your chair pose. Stand up tall. 5 squats. Mountain pose. Chair. Mountain. 3, 2, and 1. As you're ready, lift up, breathe in. Hold on your exhale. Get your seat back or seat down, roll back. Set yourself up for your sit-ups. We're going to be going up and down a lot to transition to finish out our set. If you ever want to pause at a spot and just meet back up, you're always allowed. Go for 5. Exhale as you crunch. Inhale as you come down. Nice and slow. The slower, the better. With your breath, controlled, as if you'd hold it at the top a little longer to wait for your breath. And then crunch up using those muscles and relax. Hug your knees in, get yourself back up to your feet. Arms up when you get there and sit down in your chair when you're ready. Stand up tall in your mountain pose. Sit down in your chair. Stand tall in your mountain pose. Chair. Breathe. One more. Reach all the way up. And fold out. Go with your breath. Enjoy that hinge, especially as our bodies warm up. Feet back to plank. Find 4 of your best push-ups, practicing lowering down to your chaturanga, pressing back up to your plank. Let everything move as one unit. You don't want your legs to come down first. You want everything to touch together and everything to come up together. As you're ready, feet back up to your hands. Forward fold, exhale all your air. Find your chair pose, lift your heart. And stand up, mountain, sit down. Stand up, chair 2, and 1. All the way up, and fold out. Roll back, lay down, hug your knees in, practice your transition. Set yourself up, strong abs, strong legs, strong arms, squeeze your fingers. Breathe in, crunch up, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in, get some momentum, come back up to your feet. Stand up tall, sit down in your chair. 2, squeeze. 1, squeeze all the way up, reach up, and fold out. Get your hands down, feet back, find your plank. 2 of your best push-ups, lowering down, look forward a little bit, come up, come down, and come up. Feet forward, find your forward fold. Find your chair. Big breath in, squeeze at the top, mountain pose. Big breath in, arms lift up, and fold out. Flat back, breathe in. And fold, let it go. Plant your hands, get your feet back to plank. Lower your hips, find your back bend stretch. And hips up, down dog. Lengthen out the spine, pedal out your legs a little bit. Right leg up to the sky. And bring it through, up to your hands, runner style lunge. Big breath in, look forward. And we're going to side plank. So our left hand's already there, our left foot's already there. You can let the pinky toe side come down, right hand comes up, right foot will walk back to whatever your side plank is. And remember, you can always bring the bottom knee down if you want. Hold it, 10. Beautiful. Big breath in. And out, hold it, 3, 2, back to regular plank. Let your hips fall down, modified up. And down dog, hips up. Pedal it out a little bit, wiggle your hips. Lift your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Sweep it through, up to your hands, runner's lunge. Lift your heart, heels go back, right heel goes back. Right hand stays planted, right side plank. You might fall to the pinky toe side of that right foot, left hand up. Figure out what you're gonna do with the left leg. And then you can always bring the bottom knee down. 8, 3, stack your shoulders, stack your wrists, one more. And regular plank, find a flow. As you lower to whatever your chaturanga is, then find your up dog, breathe. Down dog, exhale. And look at your thumbs, jump up to your hands, forward fold. Shake out your head. Sit down in your chair, lift your heart, chair pose. And hands to your hearts. Shift your weight to your left leg so you can pick up your right. This time you're gonna kick it out in front of you. So maybe your knees are right next to each other. Heels can go down, but ideally it can stay up. So your leg will be straight out in front. See if you can sit down in that left knee a little more. And we're going to standing split. So the right leg will swing back behind you. You'll hinge over the left leg. Hands will go down. You can bend your knee. Right leg is up in the sky. Look forward. Bend the left knee. See if you can come back the way you came as you pendulum swing that right leg underneath. Sit down in your chair. Heel out. Knees close. Try it again. Swing it back. Hinge. Float down. Right leg up. And see if you can go back the way you came, as gracefully as you went. Down, come up. Beautiful. Maybe you tap a little bit along the way. Find your chair pose. Big breath in. And out. Weight in your right leg. Pick up your left foot. And you know yourself, if this is good enough and you're just working on that, just chill there. If you want to do the next step, extend your leg straight. You can tap your heel down, get settled, and then lift it up. See if you can pendulum swing it behind you, teeter, tilt, left leg up, head down, standing split. Look forward, bend the right knee. See if you can go back up nice and slow. Excellent work. We're here to practice. If you mess up and wobble, that's cool. Try it again. Excellent work for those hips. Building a little glutes in there. And look forward. Come on up. Back to your squat. With the leg out. And then bring the left foot underneath, full squat. Now the squat feels almost easy with both feet. Stand up tall, reach up, and fold, exhale. Flat back, lengthen out, and fold. We're gonna get our tailbone down, so brace yourself, roll on back. Find your bridge pose, or bridge setup rather. Knees bent, heels close, arms by your side. Relax your shoulders. Feel your spine up off the earth. So you find your bridge pose, hips up to the sky, weights in your heels. You obviously can come down and back up whenever you wish. But if you can keep your hips up, that's cool. Squeeze your glutes, strong legs, weight in your heels, chin in toward your chest. See about lifting up the right leg to the sky. Barbie feet, so you flex your ankle, point your toes, or the opposite, I messed that up. Point your ankle, flex your toes, like high heel feet. Find your figure four, keep your hips up, cross your right ankle over your left knee. Keep the figure four, just lower the hips down and lift back up to your figure four bridge. Lower it down and lift it up. Keep it up, extend that right leg back up to the sky. Reach the pad of your foot, your big toe up to the ceiling, and lower it back down to the ground. Keep your hips up, left leg up. High heel feet, pointed ankle, flexed toes. Weight in your right heel. Keep your hips up. Don't let them dip down. Keep it up. Lots of strength. Breathe. Cross it on top of the ankle. Open the knee. Should feel nice. And then lower the hips. Reach it for the heel. Lift it back up to your bridge. And lower it down. Lift it up. Squeeze it up. Keep it up. Left leg up. Keep your hips up. Lower the leg down. Big breath. And exhale, lower the hips down. Hug your knees in. Get your tailbone down, legs up, an L pose. Roll your ankles and move your toes a little bit. Get your lower back flat on the ground so your belly button can be in. And heels together, let your toes come out. So it's like duck feet kind of. Heels together, toes go out. Yep. And lower your legs just a couple inches away from you, just so they're not right above your hips. They're not totally down that you wouldn't be able to hold it too long, just that sweet spot. Arms up in our Frankenstein, deep breath in, exhale, crunch up, same way we've been doing, looking at the ceiling, hard up, just your legs are out this time. Breathe in as you come down, exhale as you come up. If you don't like your legs like this, you can put them back the way we were having them. This is just step 2. So if your legs are still straight, squeeze them together, lift yourself up, adding that next element to your strength. Let's do 3 more. And last one, you hold up there. You can keep your legs straight, pulse your arms, keep your crunch, look at the ceiling, hold at 10. If you want to give up, before you give up, you can bend your knees back to that original position. Breathe, 5. Hold yourself in your crunch and just pulse your arms. 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Feel that little burn of the heat sent to your muscles being used. Arms out to T. Let your knees go side to side. Get a little twist. Should feel nice. Find center, hug your knees in, big breath. We're going back up to our feet, so make your way there. Practice your transition all the way up. Stretch at the top, lean side to side. Make sure you're feeling good. As you lean to the right, your left hip can stick out. As you lean to the left, your right hip can, the other one. And mountain pose. Feel your inhale And your exhale. Lift your arms up. Take your right knee in as you crunch down a little bit with your elbows. You can alternate like a march. Do a little bit more before we stretch on the floor. Yep. And put into the mix, taking your leg out to the side, reaching for your toe. We're going to make a little combo, so practice this a couple times. Bringing your feet underneath of you, one leg out to the side. You can switch your arms however it makes sense to reach out to the side for your toe. Whatever you can get is fine. If you're just tapping your thigh, that's cool. Lifting your leg up as high as you can, out to the side. Lots of balance. Try and just stay upright and lift the leg. If you're lifting up so much that you're tilting over, just stay upright and just see how high up you can lift your leg. And back to the front. Crunch in, right leg only. And pause on the right leg. Extend your left leg out to the side. Lift up your left arm and lift it out. Keep that balance in the right leg. Maybe you're just tapping. Sorry, Fuchsia. Maybe you're just tapping the left toes down, not too much weight there. And you're just lifting and lowering, keeping that right ankle strong. Three. Don't forget to breathe. One more good one. Left leg tree pose. So left knee is out. Bring that left knee in front of you, holding it up, balancing. Extend it out in front of you, straight. Breathe. Arms lift up. Teeter, find your warrior three. That left leg will pendulum swing. You'll balance, go to a capital T shape. Breathe. Hold it, 5. Squared up hips, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up strong, stand up tall, arms up, just the left knee, crunch it in. And balance on the left leg, right hand up. The right toes can be out a little bit, not too much weight there, just enough to lift up and lower it down. 5, 4, stand up, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I forget. Tree pose. I thought we did something else. Take a big breath in, strong left ankle as you lift up the right knee, arms lift up, leg extends out. And see if you can swing it behind you. Find your warrior three, like a capital T as your heart goes down, your leg goes up. Keep your hips squared. 5, 4, big breath in and out. Come up strong, bring that right leg underneath. Stand up and relax your arms down. Chair pose, just to get into it. Reach up, back bend at the top, and fold out. Flat back, lengthen out. And fold, get your feet back to plank. Just drop your hips down, get your stretch, lift your heart. Knees down, child's pose. Stretch and breathe. Should feel nice on your lower back. You can widen your knees a little bit, forehead down. Wave yourself up to your tabletop-y. Lift your right leg back behind you. And swing it out to the side, similar to that side kick we were just doing. Square it up. See if you can lift your right or left arm forward and then swing it out to the side and find some counterbalance. Squeeze it back to center, left arm forward, right leg back, and crunch it underneath. Find your cat back as your elbow meets your knee. Extend it out to your balance. Take it out to the side, right leg out, left arm out. Squeeze it back to center and hug it in, or crunch it in rather. Extend it out. You can look at your right thumb the whole time, right leg out, left arm out to the side. Squeeze it back together and crunch it in. Get a nice cat back, round, elbow to knee. One more good one. Pause in your balance, right leg, left arm. And hand can come down, right leg swings out to the side again, and you can lower it down for your gate pose. Walk your hands back to your left knee, kneel on up, arms out, lean over to the right. Breathe in and back to center. Teeter over to the left hand down, right hand up. This is like a set up for our side plank kind of, and then we're going to lift up our right leg. Bend your right knee, reach back for the top of the foot. Get a nice little stretch in your quad and lift your heart a little bit. Don't slingshot it out. Just let it go out slow. Lower the leg, use your core, lift on up. Arms up. Bring the right knee underneath. Hands on your lower back. Squeeze your elbows, lift your heart, find a little camel pose. And release, walk your hands forward. We'll get the other side. Stretch it out, left leg back. Swing it out to the side. Right arm forward. Take it out to the side. You're down in tabletop. Squeeze it back to center, left leg back, right arm forward. And crunch it in, elbow to knee, cat back. Get the most out of it. We're only doing a couple. So do it the best you can, nice and controlled. Make sure that bottom wrist is right underneath your shoulder, weight in your thumb. Take it out, squeeze it back to center. We'll pause in our balance, right arm out, left leg back. Breathe, lower ribs in. And just take the hand down, swing the leg out to the side, like a little ninja kick, and then you can put it down. Kneel on up to your gate pose, stand tall, neck long, breathe. Lean over to the left, stretch your side, should feel nice. And back through center, over to the right, go slow, get those hands down. Already a little stretch happening, and then maybe pick up the left leg. Right hand can be down on the floor. Bend the left knee, reach back for the foot if you can grab it. Open the shoulder if that's available. If your knee starts to dip down, just keep it in line with your hip. Yeah. Extend it back out, gracefully come out. Lift your heart up. Bring that left knee underneath. Hands on your back pockets or lower back. Squeeze your elbows, squeeze your shoulders, lift your heart. Without any back bend, you already have a lot going on with your shoulders, and then maybe you'll look back and bend a little bit more. Go ahead and slowly come out. Get your hands down, walk them forward, tuck your toes, lift your knees, get your feet up to your hands, take several steps. Maybe you stay on your tippy toes, almost all the way up to your hands. You can come up to your fingertips so you make enough room. And then forward fold, hang there, let it go for a moment. Bend your knees so your hands are planted. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend the right knee. And crunch it in towards your nose. This should be more of a release and feel nice, like a stretch more than strength. Lift the right leg up, bend the knee, crunch it in. Should feel nice on your lower back, and everything gets to be crunched, and then you extend it out nice and long like a split, and then you crunch it in like a little ball. One more good one, extend it out, crunch it in, get that right foot down, hang in your forward fold, let your head go. Every chance you get, give your neck a break. Bend your knees, plant your hands, left leg up, see how you feel. Bend your knee, crunch it in, bend both knees, get super small, knee to nose, and then extend it out. The left leg gets straight, maybe the right leg gets a little straighter. It can always stay a little bent. They both can stay a little bent. Crunch it in, extend it out. One more good one. And then left foot next to the right. Find your fold, shake it out. Root down your feet, rise all the way up. Reach up when you get there, get a little taller, and hands come down to your hearts. Feel your energy settle. Big inhale and exhale. Going down to the floor, reach your arms up, hold out, bend your knees, get your tailbone down, roll on. Find your happy baby pose. So your knees are in. You could open your hips, pull your knees towards your shoulders with your hips separated. That could be like step one. Flip your hands on the inside of your knees so you can relax your shoulders and even pull them open and down more. And then start to unbend your knees, putting the bottoms of the feet up to the sky. Yep. Relax your shoulders. You can pull down. If it feels okay to rock a little side to side, you can. And one day you'll grab the pinky toe side of your feet. So little by little, you'll go up your shins towards your feet as you switch your grip. Pause in your happy baby. Keep your right leg. Let your left leg go up to the sky and down to the ground, straight in line with your body. A nice half happy baby. Heel up to the ceiling. And then twist that leg over to the left. Find your spinal twist, looking to the right. Let your head find center, unwind, find your full body stretch, get nice and long. Inhale and exhale. Belly button in, hug those knees in, give them a squeeze. Find your happy baby, let your knees open, find your grip, extend your knees and your feet up to the sky. Keep your left leg, right leg goes up and all the way down to the ground. Keep your left leg in your half happy baby, get a little bit more out of it. And cross it over to the right. Get your twist. Look to the left. Find your sweet spot and just breathe. Inhale. Completely exhale. Maybe 5 seconds in, 10 seconds out. Head back to center, unwind, shake it out, stretch it out, do whatever you need to do here. A little twist, a little wiggle, another whole twist if you want. Decide if you want your legs straight or bent for your resting pose here at the end. If you want them bent, just let your knees knock in towards each other. Your feet can be a little wider so you can not use any of your muscles to hold up your legs. So you find that spot where you can just use gravity to just knock in. Relax your arms, relax your face. Do your best to stay still. Notice the difference in what you felt like when you first started to now. Blood's flowing. Heart rate had a chance to increase and decrease. Take advantage of this time. Close your eyes. Let your eye sockets and those muscles relax. Your jaws relax. Let everything go.